Hi Capricorn, how are you doing? This is your December 11th through December 17th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the love from the past. Spread after that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll wrap things up with what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Hierophant, then we have the Two of Cups clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Devil. In the potential outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, and we have the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Taurus, a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Sagittarius, and we have you. Perhaps you're dealing with another Capricorn. You know, I gotta share something with you, Capricorn. Both of these spreads, the main spread on the left and the potential outcome spread with the 3 cards, both of them are like in reverse. That's how it feels, because we start with the Hierophant, right, which is a card of marriage, commitment, right, and the last card in the main spread on the left is the Knight of Cups. This is what usually start. This is how, connections usually start, with the Knight of Cups. And the same thing can be said about the potential outcome. The Nine of Cups right next to the deck, it could be some kind of an event, and then it's supposed to be followed by the Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So that kind of is a little bit strange, but perhaps this is simply a way of the universe to say, yes, this is somebody you can definitely spend the rest of your life with. That's why the Hierophant is the first card that came out. And besides that, we also have the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck, which is a card of a commitment and family. So we do have, both of the spreads, the entire reading is sandwiched in between 2 commitment and marriage cards. But jokes aside, the Hierophant, the first card that came out, it is a card of a commitment and marriage. It's a very traditional card. For some of you, this is where you could be meeting this person, right? So the Hierophant could be church, it could be some other place where people go to worship, right? It could be a very spiritual place for some of you. It's also an educational card, so you could be meeting this person at some kind of an educational place. All right, it's also a card of something formal, something official. So it could be an actual event that's taking place this week. For some of you, it could be other people getting engaged, other people getting married. It could be baptizing a child or something along those lines, right? So from how the 2 of you could be meeting, this is how the 2 of you could be meeting. The Hierophant, right? And the next card that came out is the Two of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Cups. So I think this is an instant connection. The Two of Cups showed up so early in the reading, right? And it's a card of unconditional love. There are 2 people in the Two of Cups. I assume that's you and the person you're dealing with. And it's a card of when 2 people feel the same way towards one another. So this makes me believe the 2 of you will definitely have a lot in common. You will click right away, instant chemistry. You will have a lot to talk about and things like that. The Ace of Cups clarifying that, genuine, authentic love. And the same can be said about the Knight of Cups, the next card. Also genuine, authentic love. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces you're dealing with. But the Knight of Cups is the most romantic, the most loving knight out of all 4 knights. It's clarified by you, the Devil. Capricorn. Hopefully you know that this is one of your major arcana cards. Alright, unless you're dealing with another Capricorn. Alright, but it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own rating. In the potential outcome, we have those 3 amazing cards. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Again, you see how it's in reverse? It could be read in reverse. But the Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. Since the Wheel of Fortune is in the potential outcome, it's a new cycle on the next level up. Right? The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. The Ace of Pentacles, the second ace, often comes through as a proposal. This is a golden opportunity ace. The Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious. And the Nine of Cups could be some kind of an event. But it's also a card of a wish come true. Alright, it's a card of wish granted. It's a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. And we do upgrade from the 9 to the 10. on the bottom of the deck. 10 is that family, commitment, marriage card. That card is often referred to as the happily ever after card. So if having children or having more children is still an option for you, the two of you could definitely have children or more children together, because we do have the full-blown family in the 10 of cups, right? 2 adults and also 2 kids. You may have more than 2. Up to you. Alright, so yeah, it's like a done deal from the very beginning with the Hierophant card and the 10 of cups on the bottom of the deck. And I think both of you know. Both of you click, both of you match, both of you feel the same way. And there's definitely love here. Just the Ace of Cups or the Knight of Cups would have been enough for me to assume that there's a lot of love here. When both of them show up in the same reading, yes, probably mutual. This whole thing is talking about mutual feelings. Alright, really happy for you, Capricorn. Congratulations. If you are already married, or if you're in a relationship, Capricorn, this spread is for you. We have the 7 of Pentacles, the Empress, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I can interpret this a couple of different ways, Capricorn. If you are still dating your person, if you're in a relationship, and if you're waiting for them to propose to you, it's happening this week. It is a bit of a spoiler alert. Well, the second scenario I can think of is also a spoiler alert. But if you've been waiting, yes, here it comes. Another scenario I see, you may receive some good news about pregnancy or getting pregnant. Okay, especially if you've been waiting for it. All right. So yes, speaking of waiting, the 7 of Pentacles is a card of waiting. The Empress. The next card over is either a future wife or an existing wife figure, or a future mother, existing mother, future spouse, existing spouse. Okay? The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity. This card sometimes comes through as a proposal. So if you've been waiting for a proposal, here it comes. If you've been hoping to get pregnant, perhaps you will hear some good news. Perhaps, yeah, they may come up with like a new method or something like that, right? And the 8 of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of communication. It's also a card of literally going somewhere. And my favorite interpretation of the 8 of Wands is the Cupid's Arrows card. So overall, this is a very positive spread, Capricorn. You know, it really is. The Empress is the only major arcana card on the table, but it's an amazing major arcana card. It's like one of the best cards in the tarot deck. It really is. It's abundance in its purest form, as already mentioned. It's a wife or a mother, a spouse figure. You know, it's always a good sign to have the Empress. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Capricorn, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, we are in Mercury retrograde right now. Always fun. And this is when more exes than usual tend to resurface, or just people show up from the past. Yeah, we got the 3 of Cups, clarified by the Fool. We have the King of Swords, clarified by the 6 of Cups. We have Temperance and the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have Aries and Sagittarius on the table. Yeah, I think it's a reconciliation with this King of Swords. Yeah, it doesn't have to be an ex. For some of you it is, for others of you it's not, because the 6 of Cups clarifying the King of Swords is a soulmate card, but it's also a card of somebody coming back from the past. And the thing about the 6 of Cups, it's not necessarily an ex, but there's still healing that needs to take place. The Temperance card, the last card that came out, is a Sagittarius card, but it is a card of healing, burying the hatchet, getting back together. It's also a card of patience. Alright. So we have you here as well, the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. That would be you. And we start with the 3 of Cups clarified by the Fool. It's a card of a reunion. The 3 of Cups it's also a card of some kind of an event, party, gathering of some sort, concert. Some of you could be going to a Sagittarius birthday party this week, and that's where you can run into this person, right? Temperance is a Sagittarius card, and we're in the middle of a Sagittarius birthday season. Or it's just the way of the universe to say it's happening right now during Sagittarius birthday season. So yeah, I don't see any cards suggesting you're not going to be happy to see this person. I don't see any rejections. It's going to be a really nice encounter, I guess, because the 6 of Cups is usually associated with very warm, lovey-dovey energies and feelings, right? The Fool, all the way to your left, clarifying the 3 of Cups, is a card of second chances. It's also a card of taking a leap of faith. So basically letting go of what happened between the two of you in the past and starting from scratch. Or this is just, hey, let's have fun. That type of energy. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Capricorn, real quick. We have the High Priestess, the Five of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Swords. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by you, the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the World on the bottom of the deck. Well, here's the deal. You're the Queen of Pentacles, right? This will most likely resonate with you, Capricorn, if you're going to decide to quit, or if you're going to decide to fire somebody. If you are in a position of firing, or if you decide to drop a vendor or a supplier or a business partner, right? Yes, that's what's happening here. You're definitely either dropping someone or firing somebody or leaving yourself. And they're not going to like it. They're not going to like it. It's not going to be pretty, okay? I hope you're ready, okay? The World on the bottom of the deck is a card of an ending. And I usually interpret this as a card of a happy end, right? So this is a happy end for you. So this also makes me believe that you're the one initiating it. I don't think you're going to be sucker punched by anybody. I think this is you, right? The High Priestess, the first card that came out, it's a card of intuition. So I think your intuition is finally telling you it's time to either leave yourself or fire somebody or drop a business partner or another company your company works with. The Five of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords. This is where the drop comes in, right? And it's never pretty with the Five of Swords. I got to be honest with you, right? If you're firing somebody, they're not going to be happy. If you're leaving yourself, they're not going to be happy either. But the Ace of Swords clarifying it, I think this is you being crystal clear that it needs to be done. And the Ace of Swords, this is you getting ready to cut somebody out or to quit yourself. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, that's you starting a new cycle. Or a new cycle is about to start. Perhaps you're hiring another person, or you may get a new supplier, vendor, a new business partner, something like that. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Capricorn. We have the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have the Four of Cups, the Nine of Wands, clarified by the Devil. And we have the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is a bit of a beware spread. This reminds me of my beware readings I do once a month, or approximately once a month. So you got this Queen of Swords coming towards you with some kind of an offer. And it could be straight up illegal, for some of you, right? But whatever the case, you're not taking this because you're either afraid to get burnt, to get hurt, or you just know straight up that this is either straight up illegal or they're up to no good, or perhaps this person hurt you in the past or screwed you over in the past. You're not engaging with whatever this person wants with you, right? But yeah, that's what you're not expecting. This Queen of Swords, the first card that came out, yeah, most likely an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They've got some kind of an idea or an offer with that Ace of Wands. But we also have the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck, which is a card of somebody being dishonest, right? It's a card of a cheater. It's a card of a deception. It's a card of somebody who sneaks around. And therefore, you're shutting it down. The Four of Cups, the next card over, is the card of rejection, and I think this is you rejecting them. The Devil, clarifying the Nine of Wands, that's you. And the Nine of Wands is a card of somebody who is like, I'd rather not get involved. For some of you, I'd rather not get involved again with this person. Alright, so beware of this Queen of Swords. They're definitely up to no good. They've got an ulterior motive. They could be not telling you the whole thing. For some of you, you already know exactly what this person is all about. Cheater, somebody who is a criminal maybe even, or something like that. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Capricorn, for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Capricorn, have an amazing week.